going on, Jerome's? As your Minnesota Vikings are set to take on the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday, they released their first unofficial depth chart. Now, take all these with a grain of salt. I mean, some teams they work to make it accurate as a reflection of what's going on in practice. Who's getting run with the twos and the ones? Some teams don't care, and some teams it's a PR intern just like yeah, that looks good. For the Vikings, it's a little bit of a mix. Now, some of them are interesting, some of them do not sync up at all. But we're gonna go through. So, starting quarterback Kirk Cousins or Mullins, Jaron Hall, yes. Running backs Madison, yes. Kene listed at running back 2. Now, this could just be seniority. Kenny's been dinged up. He's been today he's working off on the side, but this could be just a seniority thing because Ty Chandler has got a year on. Dwayne McBride has got 2 years on. Then also you have the new signee Abram Smith. So I don't read much into that. I think right now it's pretty clear that Ty Chandler would be running back 2. Fullback CJ Ham, receivers so Jefferson and KJ. Now here's where it gets interesting. So backups Jalen Naylor and rookie first round pick Jordan Addison. Now, if you watch practice at all, Addison is killing it. He is slaying, and he's easily wide receiver 2-3 on this team. And Naylor hasn't been to practice since day 1 of training camp. Now, he can get back into the race, sure, but is he currently wide receiver 3? No. Then for the third team, you got Jalen Rager, Brandon Powell, that checks out. Blake Prohl and Tristan Jackson, yes. And then you got Lucky and Thayer, the new guy, N'Keal Harry, Garrett Mogg, and a new guy, Jacob Copeland. Then tight ends, Hawkinson, Oliver, Munt, Muse, Sims, Colin Thompson, yes. All right, so starting offensive line, tackles, Darissa O'Neal, yes. Ezra, Bradbury, Ed Ingram. So that's your first team starting offensive line. Then backup left tackle, Verdarian Lowe. Backup right tackle, Oli Udo, who's been working with the ones as Brian O'Neill slowly gets back into the swing of things. And then your backup interior offensive line left to right, Josh Sokol, the second year former UDFA out of Sacred Hat. The veteran Austin Schlutman, as well as tough to handle Blake Brandel at right guard. Then your third team offensive line is Jared Williams, Chris DeLauro at the other tackle. And then you got Jack Snyder, Alan Ali, and Chris Reed, who's still currently on the NFI. The only fourth teamer is our guy Jackie Chen, but he's 14 left tackle. So he's working on that. To the defense. Oh, did I miss one? No. All right, so edge rushers. Daniil Davenport, Patrick Jones, and Wanham. Yes. Luigi Benton, Carter. Yeah. Defensive ends in the 3-4. So we got Lowry and Phillips playing the 4-5 techs. They got Bullard, Blacklock, Jaqueline, Asazi, Sheldon Day, and Junior Aho. Now, watch a practice, Jaqueline and Asazi, I would put ahead of Bullard and Blacklock, but it's going to be a rotation there anyway. Nose tackle, our guy, Kairos Tonga, as well as TJ Smith and Calvin Avery. So it's great to see that. That does sync up. Inside linebackers. Now, this does not sync up at all. So Asamoah and Hicks, yes. But then you got Dye and Reeder as your second team linebackers. You got Quinku and Pace as your third team linebackers. And Ivan Pace has been working with the twos exclusively since the start of camp, and also is beginning a lot of run with the one. So he's never been on the third team at any point in training camp. So it's kind of foobarred there. And then cornerback-wise, so we got Murphy and Evans. Yes, that checks out. And then they got Booth and Jawan listed as second team. I think that's more seniority ahead of Blackman, who I think would be cornerback 3 right now. Then Kalam Barnes, Jalen Williams, who's been in the slot a lot for the second team. Tate Gowan, who's had himself a nice camp. Safety-wise, so Harrison Smith, Beasy, Seen, and Metellus, Jay Ward, and Theo Jackson. Now, this doesn't take into account that the Vikings are going to be using 3 safeties a lot. And third safety would be Josh Metellus. Special teams, Greg Joseph ahead of Podlesny for now. Ryan Wright, of course, DePaula is the long snapper. And then returning kicks, King Kene, even though he's injured. Ty Chandler is the backup. Brandon Powell, do it all. And then power returners, Jalen Rager, the incumbent. Powell, and then, Thayer Thomas. The rookie UDFA out of NC State. But like I said, take all these placements with a grain of salt. A lot of them are just more, Ty goes to the veteran versus anything like that. And, some of it is just to put your thumb down on the scale on some of the rookies, but Ain't buying it, man. Ain't buying it. And also, it won't be a reflection of what's on the field on Thursday for the most part. But your thoughts are thoughts. Taking a look at the Vikings' first unofficial depth chart. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But you next time, Skull Production Value.